Hello, it is lightmoondoll here. I just got back with the video for Dream Talk. And it's been a while since I did a Dream Talk video. I turned down this copyright free music a little bit. Dream Talk is a show that I like to do where I share either my dreams or I talk about dream symbolism or all of the above. And a lot of times people will give me ideas for video topics relating to dreams. So if you have any topics that you'd like for me to discuss pertaining to dreams, I can bring about my own experience and perhaps research what it is you'd like for me to talk about pertaining to the dream world. So I want to talk to you about a dream I just woke up from. Literally just woke up from. I still got my jammies on. And it was very unnerving. I was inside of a house, and it was a house that I'm guessing it looks similar to the house I grew up in and the house that I raised my son in the beginning when he was a baby. There's a lot going on in this dream, so I'll just pull out a few elements from the dream because there's no way I can give you the whole entire dream. You know how that is sometimes. The things that stood out to me was the fact that, one, the animals and what people would consider cryptids that were trying to enter into my home. My ex-husband was in the dream. That's another important part of it all. One of the unusual animals that came through the dream was this animal that was half cat and half duck. And I was split between thinking, is he a duck, and half cat, or is it half duck, or half cat and half platypus? So that was trying to get into the house, and I was like, nope, you're not getting in here. You are too weird. I don't know what the hell this is. Get out. So I managed to get it out of the house. And then this really tall, hairy looking being, which what people would consider, I guess, a Sasquatch, I guess. It was black. It was furry black, really tall. I had to duck down to get into the door. And I was like, oh, hell no. What are you doing in here? No, get out of here. And I'm trying to get it out of there. And the interesting thing is that I wasn't extremely petrified. I was just like, no, this is not coming into my home. I'm not letting any of this into my home. This is not happening. So those were the key elements of that dream I woke up from. It's almost like it was trying to be a nightmare, but it really wasn't because I was open. My eyes were open. My third eye is open. My crown chakra is receiving messages, knowing what's BS and what's not. And that's what I think like the whole thing of this dream was that I could see BS from a mile away, and I don't want that into my home. And I've got a new home, I've got a new apartment, and thank you everybody for being so kind with your well wishes about my new space that I'm living in. It's really nice. I did give you guys a tour, I believe, on this channel, as well as my the Productive Cannabis Connoisseur channel as well. And thank you for that, for watching. But even talking about it, it's making me feel like, whoa, this is just like obvious what it is. And then my husband's in there, and I'm like, he's trying to like create some sort of mental distraction for me, and to get me scared and to get me worried about shit that I'm not even worried or scared about. And these cryptids, these scientific experimental animals, I don't feel like the Sasquatch is a made-up being. I actually do feel like Sasquatch actually is real, the Sasquatch beings. And I feel like they're not from this world. I watched this video. It was this guy named Kiwani. I can't remember his full name. But he talked about how he was in contact with the Sasquatch since he was young. and they communicated with him, and they will only communicate with certain people, certain humans, and they won't communicate with those humans that are running around trying to hunt them down or trying to find them. And that they move in and out of dimensions, that the Sasquatch literally moves in and out of different dimensions. I think that's badass, and that's why they're so elusive. That's why when people make TV shows like Sasquatch Hunter or Finding Bigfoot or whatever, that was a TV show that I watched a few episodes of, and I thought it was ridiculous. They would put out, I remember one episode where they went out in the woods where they suspected Sasquatch would be. And so they had these huge ass speakers, and they were making these weird noises like woo and all that. If anything, the Sasquatch is not going to be wanting to come by at all. They look at these stupid humans and go, what the hell are you doing? You're trying to get me, communicate with me in this asinine, ridiculous way. So yeah, so I do believe the Sasquatch is a real being. I just believe it's a mystical, spiritual being. Whenever they talk about the Sasquatch, they always talk about how, oh God, he stinks. He smells so bad. You know, I had somebody tell me a story about how they knew that they had come in contact with Sasquatch, not by seeing it, but just the smell. And I'm just kind of like, wow. That's all they talk about, his smell. And probably the reason why the Sasquatch smells that way is because they don't want humans around them. Right? So, interesting that that came into my dream world last night. And then also with the half cat and half duck, that was some weird shit. Okay, that was some weird shit. It's like trying to conjure up images that you think will petrify and scare me and distract me enough so that I won't continue on my path. I don't think so, buddy. It's not going to happen. There will be a lot of distractors to come and go in your life, and you can decide whether or not you want them to stay in your life. This is the year of being very discerning. This is the year of being very aware. This is the year of not just, oh, maybe they didn't mean anything by that. No, they know. This is the year of being totally in your solar plexus and your gut feeling, knowing what it is that you're seeing before you, the tricks that are being played to distract you and bump you off your spiritual path. Because that's basically what evil does. It attempts to bump you off your spiritual path over and over again. Evil does not like seeing you shine. Evil does not like seeing the light that you have to bring forth to the world. A lot of people here who are listening, that is their path. You are a chosen one, a earth angel, a starseed, crystal child, indigo child, rainbow child. And you have a mission. And when you know your mission clearly, then it becomes easier and easier not to get distracted by goofy shit like that. Because actually it's very goofy. It really is. And you don't have to succumb to the fear. Because what I learned about fear ages ago through reading Neil Donald Walsh's series of books, Conversations with God, all fear is false evidence appearing to be real. Bam, that's what it is. It's false evidence appearing to be real. And when you start to feel like you're feeling fearful and scared, remind yourself of that. And you can rebuke all this shit that these evil beings are doing and get rid of it. As many times as you need to do it. This commercial's on here, sorry. I thought it would be commercial free. Anyway. So yeah, you can get rid of that. You can also do other things physically to get rid of these menacing beings that are trying to invade your space, your personal space, your home. Because that's what it felt like. I don't want any of this stuff in my home. Get out of here. I don't want any of it in here. Because all it's trying to do is to evoke some strong, fearful emotions out of you. And when you're stuck in fear, you can't move. It's like being one big ice block in the middle of winter outside. You're still. You can't do shit. You're frozen. You're frozen in fear. And you don't have to be frozen in fear. Whoever is out there listening and can resonate with this, I'm glad. Because that's why I share my dream world with you. And I share with you the meaning that I find from my dreams. And it's as simple as that. You have a dream, you wake up from it, and instead of being, oh my God, that's so scary, what? Because that's what they want you to do. They want to rustle up and tussle up your auric field. That's what they want to do. Get you in a state of confusion. Because a lot of times fear and confusion go hand in hand. But if you're thinking level-headed, you wake up, you write down your dream, you think about all the key elements in the dream, the key characters in the dream, and you realize what's going on. A lot of times people want to get up in your dream because they can't confront you in the real waking world. So they attack you in the dream world. It's spiritual warfare, and you have to be aware of that. When you're aware of that, then they can't fuck with you at all. You can also burn things. You can burn a cinnamon. I have a cinnamon candle. That's all I have right now as far as protection and stuff. You can make smudge sticks. I might pick up some once I go wild foraging. Get some lavender and some rosemary, because these evil entities don't like things that smell nice. I do have some Febreze. And I know it sounds very, generic, but when you spray this, when you have sweet, nice smelling things going on in your home, these evil entities, these demonic forces don't like it. They don't like it when you smell good, you look good, and you feel good. So that's your defense, is smelling good, looking good, feeling good, and just staying on your spiritual path. Yeah. So I hope this helps anybody out there who needs that reassurance that you're in control of your life. Nobody else is. No evil entities are. As long as you're shining bright and taking one foot in front of the other every day, saying thanks for everything that you have, being grateful for all that you have, nothing can mess with you. You're unstoppable. There's a lot of evil entities out there that don't want to see people that are shining brightly do good things and help other people stand up and be proud of themselves. I need something to drink. Well, this ain't gonna be a long video. But yeah, thanks for joining me today for today's video. I hope it helped you out there. And if you want to donate to my channel, you can go to my Cash App. In exchange for your donation, I can create a one-of-a-kind piece of artwork for you, or I can create a video based on a topic of your choosing. My Cash App cash tag is lightmoondoll. All the excuse me, all the information will be in the description below. Hold up, I gotta pause because I gotta get something to drink. And we're back. I had to get myself something to drink. I got some grapefruit juice here. Another thing too, I wanted to tell you, it's me coughing and stuff just like now. After I shared my dream and what I saw it meant, I felt like I was being attacked by the throat chakra. Because a lot of evil entities, they will attack your chakric system. You start speaking your truth, speaking from, your throat chakra, bringing that forth, then you start feeling itchy dryness in your throat that you didn't have before you even started talking about it. So, nothing can stop me. Nothing can stop you from reaching your goals and reaching higher heights here on your spiritual path. Just remember that. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because you were born for this. You were born to come here and make changes, positive changes in this world. You're a very integral part of making this a better planet. I haven't given up on this planet. A lot of people have, but I haven't given up on this planet. And if you feel like you don't want to give up on this planet, then don't, because we're living on this planet. You know, we are. We're, some of us feel like we're ET and we want to phone home. I mean, I get in those kind of situations and feeling like that when things are going really wacky and haywire. And that's usually because I'm moving faster than I need to be moving. So take some time out and slow down and really see things for what they are. And when you can do that, then these evil entities, they have no way of stopping you, no matter what. You get up every day and you keep going and you keep going, still striving, because you'll be thriving before you know it. And they can't do anything to stop you. That's what's frustrating with these evil entities, these energies, is that they're so frustrated that they can't bring down the light. They can't take down the light and make the whole world dark. And I'm talking about energy when I say light and dark. Because you don't have to wear, let me turn this down. You don't have to wear like light colored clothing in order to be attached with the light type of life path. Okay, I'm dressed in all pink and white, but you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be that way. Colors specifically, I feel, are really good. All colors of the rainbow are good. And sometimes you feel like wearing certain colors in order to make you feel a certain way or to detract certain energies away from you. Black is a good color for protection. And I talk about all of the colors too and their meanings on my channel called Healing with Color. And I'm doing really good on that channel. I've got like 70 subscribers now, considering I haven't been really posting on there lately. I haven't posted on there for quite a bit. So if you want to go and skidoo on over there and check out my YouTube channel called Healing with Color, please feel free to do so. So I think that's all I have for today, talking about dreams and this specific dream. It's creating an illusion of fear and trying to surround me in fear and trying to bring about things that I would most be afraid of. And surprise, I'm not afraid. And they can keep on trying, but it's not going to work. It's kind of like that song by Sizzla. He's a reggae artist. It was you can't keep a good man down. Always keep a smile when they want me to frown. They will never ever take my crown. And what's the other words? Basically, they set their roadblocks, but they just can't stop me now. People say this and that, but they just can't stop me now. And you know what? I'll leave a link in the community section to that song. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good song. And music really helps. It helps people to stay focused, to stay centered, to stay in that energy that is connected with your life's path. So with that said, brightest blessings to y'all. I'll see you soon. If you want to donate, you can go to my Cash app. My Cash tag is lightmoondoll. In exchange for your donation, I can create a one-of-a-kind piece of artwork for you. Like, something I'm doing. I got a lot of stuff going on. Like this lady. She's looking pretty cool. She's kind of a little wobbly. Or I can create a video based on a topic of your choosing. With that said, brightest blessings, many brightest blessings. Happy New Year. This year is going to be off the chain fabulous. As long as you take that time out and remind yourself of what you're here for.